Alright guys, we're back with another trade breakdown. Sorry about the absence. I broke my microphone and have been waiting on one. So we got another one. We're all set up and we're good to go to start with these coming back. So crazy week so far, I would say, with this big sell-off that we've been dealing with. We can look on the daily here. You can see just from all the way up here at 22,209, and we're just tanking all the way down here to 18,611. So huge sell-off in the trend. And I will be honest, I was expecting a little bit of a bounce today on the trade. I was looking for honestly a little bit of a bullish reversal, and I knew the move, if we did get it, would probably be pretty small. My target was 50 points if we did get a move coming into the day to the upside, because I knew that any point bears could step in and reject that move or slap it down pretty quick. So what we got here is the 3-minute time frame, and here's the 3-minute range marked with my gold bars as usual. And this is our setup candle here. So we saw decreasing volume by bears here. You could argue this is a small amount of a bull flag. I don't really consider that one, but I heard somebody else say that they saw it as one. I didn't necessarily see it that way. So this is your setup candle here. We got increasing outlier volume. We saw bears try and push it down right here in this 900 level. And then we saw bulls take control. So we pushed up, increasing volume. We closed above the VWAP, which I liked. The only weakness that would probably make this an A instead of an A plus is we didn't close outside the 3-minute range, which was that 19,075 range. I still was willing to take this trade if I could get the right stop, and we did. I ended up getting right in here around VWAP, around that 19,000. I knew that would be a good entry, and I knew if it pushed down, I could get out quickly within 10 to 15 points, because I knew I would know that would break VWAP and push back down. So I knew that I could get out and keep my stop half of what it normally is. So I was willing to take this trade. So we entered, around 19,000. I think my fill was actually like 19,001 or something like that. And we ended up getting some good follow through. We pushed all the way up here to almost 50, which was my target range of 50 points. And we did not get the follow through that I was hoping for, though. Definitely knew this was a possibility. Usually when you have this good volume, you do get a little bit more follow through, but I protected 30 points. So I will take a 30-point win every day. Very happy with that. And I didn't take any more trades the rest of the day. I was a little bit scared. I wanted to look for a trade off these lows, but I just couldn't make myself take this trade here. It's just a little scary for me, knowing that we'd already pushed down well below VWAP, and just with all the news and stuff, I was a little bit scared. So we got our 3-minute breakout here, increasing outlier volume. We saw bears trying to step in here, broke above. We were able to get a really small stop loss here, like 12 points, I think was all that my stop was, and we got 30 points, so more than 2 to 1. Very happy with that, and